Good day everyone. For this video, I will be discussing Parole and Probation Administration, its vision, mission, its mandate, goals, function, its core values, and objectives of Parole and Probation Administration. Let's start. Parole and Probation Administration, or PPA. Parole and Probation Administration is formerly known as Probation Administration. Created by virtue of Presidential Decree number 968, the Probation Law of 1976, to administer the probation system, under Executive Order number 292. The Administrative Code of 1987, which was promulgated on November 23, 1989. The Probation Administration was renamed into Parole and Probation Administration and given the added function of supervising prisoners who, after serving part of their sentence in jails, are released on parole, pardon, and parole conditions. Vision. In order to promote social justice and development, a model component of Philippine correctional system that would enhance the quality of life of its clients through multidisciplinary programs and resources and efficient organizations and highly skilled and committed workforce. Mission: to rehabilitate probationers, parolees, and pardonees and support their growth as whole people via the use of innovative interventions and practices that honors man's dignity and recognize his divine destiny. Next is mandate. The Parole and Probation Administration is responsible for conserving or redeeming convicted criminals and convicts of probation or parole. Next is we have the goals. The administration's programs aim to accomplish the following objective. First, promote the rehabilitation of criminals and reduction of recidivism. And second is to offer a less expensive alternatives to incarceration for first-time offenders who are more likely to respond on personalized and community-based treatment programs. Next is we have the functions. The agency accomplishes these goals by performing the following functions through its network of regional and field parole and probation offices. First, we have its function to oversee the probation and parole system. Second, should keep a close eye on parolees, pardonees, and probationers. And third, to encourage the rehabilitation and correction of criminals. Next is the core values of Parole and Probation Administration. We have first, the performance. Results, efficient, and successful completion of tasks and targets beginning with individual officials and employees and continuing through all levels of organizational structure, all of which are related coherently and progressively to the agency's mission, vision, and strategic goals. And second core value is professionalism. Mastery and careful use of suitable knowledge and skills polished by sound judgment, self-discipline, and unrelenting strive for greatness and grounded on a code of behavior that respects the dignity of clients and co-workers. And last core value is accountability. Every official and employee has an inherent responsibility to account for decision, action, and outcomes within their authority, including the proper and effective use of resources in support of agencies' policies and programs, as well as timely, comprehensive, and accurate reporting. And the last part of my topic is service objectives. First, to give appropriate information and wise recommendation for the courts for the selection of criminals for probation. Second, to furnish the Board of Paroles and Pardon with required and relevant information for determining a prisoner's eligibility for parole or other forms of executive clemency. And third, to offer the dangerous drug board with relevant facts and sound advice on when or whether first time small drug offenders should be sentenced to a suspended sentence. Fourth, to rehabilitate and reintegrate provisioners, paroles, pardonees, and first-time minor offenders into a community as productive, law-abiding, and socially responsible citizens. Fifth, to reduce recidivism and safeguard the public by carefully monitoring provisioners, parolees, pardonees, and first-time minor offenders. We have six. Six is to employ innovative, financially, and technically feasible objectives to improve the moral, spiritual, economic circumstances of probationers, paroles, pardonees, and first-time drug offender as much as possible by leveraging existence community resources. We have 7, to evaluate and enhance professional performance in post-sentence, pre-parole executive clemency, and suspended sentence, investigation, case management, and other relevant activities on continuing basis. And 8 is to evaluate the probation law and its implementing rules on a regular basis in order to keep them up to date with changing realities in the field. And lastly, service objective of PPA or the Parole Probation Administration is number 9, in the execution of service to insidiously maintain and uphold professional ethics. So that would be all for my topic. In chapter 4, page 41 to 43, chapter 4, probation, parole and probation administration or PPA. Thank you and have a good day, everyone.